So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Barrett. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. That is caught by Anderson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. A big play there. 69 yards. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. They'll try and run with Drake. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And a little element there of chasing points, because that's the second time they've had a failed 2-point conversion. Now they're down 2.
Yeah, you don't kick it the first time, and now you feel like you're in a position where you have to go for 2 in this spot. The chasing points, hard to catch up. That's why a lot of coaches make it a hard, fast rule. Don't go for 2 unless you absolutely have to.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Terry. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Barrett. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. But I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the gun, it's Drake. And some space here. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A great play there. 50 yards. And LSU has jumped out in front.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
They'll try and run with Drake. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Off the play fake, Barrett. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive, has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Barrett. Dancing to his left. Room to run inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Here's Barrett on play action. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. On 2nd and 10, Barrett. Oh, no, lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go with Murray again. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Drake. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Right back to Drake. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Murray. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A.J. McGrath, a 9-yard touchdown run. And LSU adds on to their advantage. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. And his throw is incomplete.
But they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters. So I expected to doesn't get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Barrett. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off right around the 43. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway. Down 2 scores with this little time remaining. But that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
They go back to Murray on 1st down. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. A toss to Murray. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. They'll run. It's Drake. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They come up short here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 19. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Murray. And he's in the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A.J. McGrath, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And LSU adds on to their advantage.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.